Hello, Expand Dog. How you doing, dude?
Okay, I want to make fun of this guy. His name is Cucktree Rhodes, and he's like a rage pig. Here's his wonderful community post. He wants to share with the forum updates about Darkside Phil. So this is how he writes. After 41 consecutive streams, Phil usually streams twice a day except on one Sunday a month because he streams once to react to paid Patreon member, shitty K-pop and Singaporean propaganda videos, and a day of trying to start drama with low-tier god and raging and rage-quitting Black Myth Wukong. DSP's king streak has ended and showcased how poor the Kino Casino pay pigs are since they couldn't keep it going as long as the Vest streak. This signals the end of DSP's redemption arc, and they are a complete feltoning of both Kino Casino pay pigs and Phil. And then he wrote another post. So he wrote this post and then featured it himself, and this is what he says. Duty. So again, if you are like fans of somebody who's literally named shit, you're a fucking retard. You're like mentally a child. Judy clipped the end of the court jester streak. For anyone who isn't aware of what happened, his pre-stream was just him trying to start drama with low-tier god. Then when it came to gameplay, he went back to playing Black Myth Wukong. He did cheese strats. Well, today he is raging pretty hard at the game and didn't hit the 150 he expected. The show ended with him complaining about how the game killed the streak and he was wage quitting it because it's the busy gaming season. Just like with the Vest streak, he stalled majorly at the end, hoping a final tip would come in, which has been happening quite a few times in the last week. Important note for our Kino Casino pay pigs that visit here. The DSP A-logs win when you don't give Phil money. It's something you kind of keep doing. As DSP pay pigs, he learned in the past, just because you're homeless doesn't mean that you're cashless. So this guy is like filled with a deep primordial rage at Darkside Phil, making like $150 for like 8 hours of streaming a day. Like that upsets him. Like honestly, how long does he stream like per day? It's gotta be like 6 or 8 hours, right? And you divide 180 by that, it's like less than $20 an hour. He's upset about that. He's like, that's too much money for DSP. Come on now. He plays gacha games. He sucks. I hate him. That's a bad guy. There's a small intermingling overlap between Kang Phil and Darkside Phil. Or not Ethan Ralph. DSP tweeted this out. A very ominous message. He says, I just want to test something really quickly here. Here it goes. Ethan Ralph. The gray clouds circle in, lightning strikes, earth shakes, cracks open, and you hear in the distance, what the fuck you say, bitch? Keep my fucking name out your mouth, DSP! A really shocking display. And indeed, Ethan Ralph did crawl out of the ground, bemoaning the name Darkside Phil. And it says, no show today. I'm clipping and working on guest prep. Also a special DSP show tomorrow to prepare for an eventual Fuck DSP festival later this month. He continues, he says, Phil, you know what I'm doing for my birthday? Gonna visit my son, which you don't have because you shoot blanks. Panda Lee would never let you knock her up or else you're not capable. I lean towards the latter. The Fuck DSP Festival. Tentative date, September 27th. We will have guests. And then he posts this. I'm 38, Phil, at least for a few more days. This clown is trying to say I'm in my 40s right now, LMAO. I'm not. That's because you look old and you're bald, Ralph. That's why he says you look 40. Because you look, he's being generous. You look 50. You look like you're about to die of old age. See what Phil has to say about this.
Oh, look at this. These people are insane. A special DSP show tomorrow. What? What? Listen, I literally tweeted a name. I know nothing of the person at all, right? That's it. And I'm reading replies. That's it. That's literally it.
I'm going to assume that PPP told him, like, sorry, I'm bad. They got like 5-letter names and 4-letter names all mixed together in my head. Like, PPP just told Darkseid Phil, like, hey, if you just tweet the name Ethan Ralph, this guy will like give you free content. He will like bow to you and just offer content as like a sacrifice at your feet, as thanks for keeping him slightly relevant. He doesn't even, like, he has no idea, like, he can't even conceptualize, like, what do you mean a special stream? You're just gonna boot up a stream and complain about me for several hours? Okay, go for it. I mean,
What
even
the
Phil
fuck?
can do that.
Look at this. Is this real? Oh my god, someone beat the shit out of him and they got it on camera. Dude, that's fucked up. Yo, he's getting pummeled. Oh my god. Who the hell beat the shit out of him? When did that happen? That's a Portugal fight? Oh my god.
I just want to point out the guy that posted that. His username is Missouri State Ass Eating Champion 2007, 2009. So he didn't win 2008 for whatever reason. I don't know what that other year is. That's a very bizarre name. That's a very weird username. And it stands out to me as particularly weird. Interesting. I think there is a video by the Kang, Keith and Ralph, hollering about this. Where the fuck is this? Is this him? Oh, yeah.
Phil Burnell, the king of hate. No, motherfucker.
He's reading. He's reading like a note off his screen or something. Why is he looking down? Look at the camera.
You're looking at the king of hate. Ethan Ralph, the sultan of spite, the emperor of enmity. That's me. You know, you got on the Kino Casino, you had some laughs at my expense, but they didn't show you the shit that I've really done to motherfuckers online. The lives that I've ruined, the people's careers that I've ended. They didn't show you any of that. They showed you some embarrassing moments. No doubt I've had some downers, literally, so to speak. But I've also fucking cracked some skulls. And you're next on the list, motherfucker. And you fucked with the wrong one for, I don't even know what reason. I guess just you have nothing else other than to try to poke me and try to get some of my hater audience. Well, guess what? You got a large hater audience as well. And they've been talking a lot to me. And they've already hit the Kino Casino hard. And guess what? There's more coming. I hear, at least. There's more coming the Kino Casino's way from all different sides. But I'm coming your way, motherfucker. And I'm not interested in Metal Gear Solid gameplay or how bad you suck at video games in general. I'm interested in your personal life, the lies you've ran, the scams you've run on the fucking IRS, the wives you've lost. I'm interested in the personal. I'm interested in the real fucking hard attacks. I'm not interested in, you know, you played this video game bad or whatever. No, I want to talk about how you treat your fans, how you scam your fans, what a piece of garbage you are in general, what an ingrate you are. This is a blessing. To do this for a living is a blessing that you don't seem to understand or appreciate. Well, you're going to appreciate me by the time I'm done with you, you piece of fucking garbage.
I always imagine him with like I just imagine his eyes are like closed when he does these like little like therapy sessions, and he just pictures himself in the head, in his head, eyes closed, and he's just talking, like imagining he's holding the mic like WWE style. It's like hanging from the roof. He's like, "Let me tell you something, brother. You think that you fucked with some hard detractors before? You ain't seen nothing. Dark side, Phil. I'm coming for you. ooh, yeah, I'm gonna throw you over the table. I'm gonna bounce off the cords on the edge of the fucking ring. I'm gonna throw you overboard, dark side, Phil. And all the while, everyone's just going, yeah, woo, yeah. And then he's just like sitting in his little avocado house in like Mexico, and he's just like yelling at a computer screen. And he thinks it's like the coolest shit that's ever been fucking recorded and sent out. He's never lost any wives, by the way. I'm pretty sure. He never married Panda Lee, and he married the one woman that he dated after that. And I think the IRS settled his debt, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about with that either. Very weird. So yeah, good luck. I mean, God, how many more people can possibly try to build a career off of Darkside Phil hate? Like, he's entering a really crowded market, and the people that currently do the detractor stuff for Phil are like so dedicated. They watch like all his long ass streams that clip out anything that they can make into like a video and compress that down to like 8 minutes. It's like, Ralph can't do that much work. He doesn't have enough gray matter left to do what like someone like Duty Streams does and like watch the entire fucking 8-hour long stream and make like 10-minute videos out of it. So good luck with that, buddy boy. Good luck with that shit. Cue clip of Ralph being beaten by Darkside Phil. What you gonna do when Darkside Phil goes rand on you? What's that thing? Goes wild. Goes wild. That's what the Hulkster says. That's right. All right, time for the lolcow section. Joe Biden. Brianna Wu, Hyperbimbo for 10 says, Ralph talking about his broken hip. Speaking of him being holed. Okay, that sounds funny. Let's see. Oof, ouch, ow, my bones. My bones. I tried lifting my guns up so I could poo, and I broke my hip. I actually did fracture my hip in that wreck. I guess that's why it's been hurting so much. I finally went to the doctor yesterday. It's what's called a non-displaced fracture, so it doesn't look like I'll need surgery. They did give me some pain pills, which led to the lower quality second promo yesterday. So I think I'm just going to deal with the pain. Also, I hate opioids, and the last thing I would need is to start locking them somehow. I know that A-logs are desperate to see me back on the sauce, but they'll just have to be satisfied with me almost breaking my hip and me in physical pain. I have to go see a therapist today to see what all I'm going to have to do to set up a schedule for after my treatment, which is electronic bone stimulation. I prefer it when the nurse gives me manual bone stimulation. But I guess I'll follow the doctor's advice. What a gross, fat fucking faggot.
Hello, Killstream Faithful, and hello, DSP Phil Burnell. DSP, dumb, stupid, and petulant.
Hey, AI, can you give me a backronym for the letters DSP that says something really nasty that would hurt his feelings?
I just now came up with that on the fly because that's how I roll. I'm not a joke like you, Phil.
I'm sure. I'm sure you did not write that down. And I'm sure you're not literally reading notes right now as you're looking down at the table.
No, I can actually speak for a living. Quite quick-witted, actually. But
I'm very smart, actually. I'm very smart.
Regardless, I just wanted to say I'm going to miss a show today, and I hate that I've missed all these shows recently. But I actually went to the doctor. I know the A-logs are desperate for me to fall off the wagon again. And I actually went to the doctor yesterday and because of my hip. And it's been hurting ever since that car wreck. And I actually, somebody told me in chat that I should get this checked out. I actually did crack my hip. So that's why I was a little bit off in the second video. I actually got medicine for that, but I don't really like it, so I don't think I'm gonna take it anymore because it kind of makes me feel sick. It's opioid actually, and you know, I'm a pill guy, no doubt, over the years, but opioids kind of make me feel sick and like, I don't know, like sick to my stomach basically. So I'm gonna just do the therapy that they've suggested, and so I don't think I'll have to have any surgery or anything on it. It's just a minor crack. But that's not why I'm missing the show today, actually. It's because I have to deal with a family issue and I have to deal with a personal issue. And I won't say anything more than that because there's no need to give the A-Logs any more ammo. I wanted to do the DSP pre-festival show basically today, but instead I'm gonna take this weekend. I may do a show tomorrow, depends on if I have to travel because of that personal issue or not. I may do a show tomorrow.
He's going to California to see Zonda. Zonda, the son he actually cares about. He gave May a daughter and he doesn't care about her, so he disposed of her like trash. Poor little... He disposed like trash his own daughter that he named after his mother. Gave her his mother's name as to show how much he loved and honored his mother, the only woman that he could ever trust and really love unconditionally. Threw her away like trash because she doesn't have a penis, and that's what he really cares about. He wants a little boy with a penis because that's his heir or whatever the fuck. Yep. Stay gluttonous, Ralph.